Hello and welcome. My name is Vane, and it is an honor to be here with you. I'm a transformational coach and a certified instructor of Kundalini Yoga and conscious breathwork. But beyond titles, I'm also someone who has walked this path, the inner light path, the wider journey that this series is part of. It's also my own journey of healing, self love, and empowerment. Everything I share here comes from what I have lived, what I have healed, and what I have learned along the way. The inner whisper was born from that very path. It is my offering to you, a soft space where each day you can pause, breathe, and reconnect with the light that already lives within you. Here you'll find reflections and a simple practice I call the breath of light, a way to calm your nervous system, open your heart, and return to your essence. My hope is that these whispers feels like companions, reminding you that you are not behind, that you are not alone, and that everything you need already lives in you. So, as we begin this first chapter together, I invite you to take a deep breath, to arrive in this moment, and to allow yourself to simply receive. This week's theme is returning to yourself. The episode's title is You're Not Behind. And now, let's begin simply by arriving. Feel your body just as it is. Wherever you are, however you are. There's nothing you need to change. And maybe this is the perfect way to begin today's whisper, because what I want you to know is that you are not behind. This has been on my heart in meditation. How often we measure ourselves against clocks, expectations, or the path of others, and forget that we are already right where we need to be. There is no rush, there is no pressure, only presence. Today, I want to speak to the part of you that feels like you're behind. Behind in your healing, behind in your purpose, behind in your dreams, behind in life. I have been there. There were seasons when I woke up feeling like I had missed something, as if I had failed an invisible deadline of who I was supposed to be. And I want to tell you something gently but clearly. You're not behind. There is no calendar for your healing. There is no deadline for your blossoming. You're not late to your own life. You are arriving. This world may praise speed. It may ask you to prove your worth by how much you have done or how far you have gone. But the soul moves differently. It spirals, it deepens, it remembers. And sometimes what looks like stillness on the outside is actually the deepest becoming within. So if you're mourning the version of yourself who should have done more, I want you to hear this. You haven't lost time. You haven't missed your moment. You are unfolding in the rhythm of the truth of who you are. Today is not a deadline. Today is an invitation. Many times we carry the feeling of being behind in healing, behind in achieving something, behind in starting a family, finding a partner, discovering your purpose. This thought comes from comparison, from looking to the sides at where others are, or from looking back and thinking about where we should be according to some ideal or imposed script. And when we believe we are late, what we actually do is abandon the present, the only place where life happens, the only place where we can feel, grow, and transform. Feeling late brings anxiety, rush, self demand. It connects us, it disconnects us from what we already have here and now. It fills us with guilt, with thoughts like, I should have accomplished more by now, or it's too late for me. And that belief erodes our trust. But the truth is this: there are no deadlines for healing, no clocks for awakening, not too late for love, creativity, or purpose. Your life is not a race, it is a blossoming, and every flower blossoms in its own season. Let's anchor this truth in the body to create freedom in our nervous system. My invitation is that we take 3 powerful breaths of light. Begin with a gentle exhale. Let go of the tension you didn't even know you were carrying. First breath, inhale deeply through your nose down to your toes. And release any tightness. Second breath, deep through your nose. And remember that with each breath, we are creating expansion. Third breath, inhale deeply all the way to your feet. And release the need to compare yourself with a big sigh and a smile. You are already enough, and you're right on time. Before we close, I want to leave you with a few small practices that can help you release the feeling of being late. Return to your present. Every time you hear in your mind, I should be further ahead by now, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, what is here for me right now? The present always brings you back to the only real time, this moment. Honor your rhythm. Repeat phrases like, my life blossoms in its own time. I'm right at the perfect point of my journey. These words remind you that your process doesn't need to be compared to anyone else's. Appreciate what is. Instead of focusing on what is missing, name at least one thing you feel grateful for today. Gratitude softens the rush and opens space to feel that what you have is enough. Soften self-pressure. When you hear your inner voice say, it's too late, respond with compassion. My love, you are not late. You are arriving. Speaking to yourself tenderly changes your relationship with your process. Practicing these reminders day by day transforms the anxiety of I'm late into the confidence of I'm in my time. Before we close, let's gently return to what we remembered today. You're not behind. You're not late to your purpose. You're not wrong for being where you are. You're not broken for still becoming. The world may praise speed, but your soul moves with breath, with rhythm, with gentleness. So I invite you to carry this truth with you today. You're not behind. You're becoming. You're right on time. Thank you for listening this first episode. I invite you to join me tomorrow at the Inner Whisper and every day, Monday to Fridays. And if today's practice spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs this message. Until then, love deeply, shine brightly, and embrace your journey. Ciao.